is for the Sunday Nighter. Jordan Love defeated his former teammate Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh. First time Green Bay's won on the road against the Steelers since 1970. In his last 7 primetime games, Jordan Love, 5-1-1, 14 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions. Joining us now from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's Farhan Lalji right on the field where the Packers and Steelers just played a football game. What a night for Love, Farhan. 360 yards, 3 TDs. How was Jordan Love able to take this one over in the second half?
Yeah, you know, when you look at Jordan Love and the Packers offensively, Jay, so far this season, I think they're still trying to find an identity. You know, Josh Jacobs hasn't really got it going. They were trying to get him going in the first half. There wasn't much there. You know, coming into this game, Love himself had thrown for under 190 yards 3 times, but he really asserted himself in the second half, as you say. And I think where he excelled the most was his ability to deal with pressure. And you saw that starting with this play where he's scrambling and was able to get the ball out deep down the field to Kraft. He was able to get some separation, and that was a 3rd and long play. And later on, you see him extending to his left, throwing back across his body. He just played with a tremendous amount of confidence in the second half. There was a key touchdown pass in the 4th quarter, and this one as well. 6-man pressure, so whether he hung in the pocket and got the ball out before the pressure got to him, or whether he extended and was able to still keep his eyes downfield, be comfortable, set his feet, and make plays, it was all there for Jordan Love in this game, especially in the second half. 214 passing yards after halftime. He really took this game over.
As for Aaron Rodgers, his old buddy, he was trying to become just the 5th quarterback in NFL history to defeat all 32 NFL teams. He obviously did not accomplish that, but how would you assess Aaron Rodgers' performance on Sunday night?
Yeah, you know, in the first half, I thought he did some of the same things Jordan Love did. He was able to deal with the blitz. He was able to extend plays. And coming into this game, the big secret to his success was getting the ball out early. He had the 2nd fastest release time in the league coming into this game, 2.5 seconds from snap to throw. Well, that didn't necessarily happen in the second half. He was comfortable in the first, but then the Packers forced him to hang on to the ball a little bit longer. That play looked like a strip sack. Eventually, it was ruled an incomplete pass. Micah Parsons gets involved here with the sack. Then Parsons again forces an errant throw by Rodgers, and then a little bit later on, again, dealing with the blitz. You know, I mentioned 214 yards for Love after halftime. Until that final drive when the game was pretty much over, up until that point in the second half, Aaron Rodgers had just 47 passing yards. So, you know, when you look at what this team is doing on both sides of the ball, you know, they've got to find some ways, both offensively and defensively, to play a little bit more consistent. They came into this game with a 4-2 record, but, you know, and offensively, Aaron Rodgers has really kind of found the fountain of youth. But in this game, he was forced into a bit of a shootout, and he just didn't have it.
Finally, the most important question I'll ask anyone today. Farhan, what did you think of the Steelers' throwback uniforms on Sunday?
Yeah, real thumbs down, Jay. There was a bit of a bumblebee look, if you like animated characters. We've got a lot of, you know, security guards back here wearing yellow and black. I think you could see them a little more clearly. There are Tim Hortons donuts, striped donuts, where you can really understand what's going on there more than you can what's happening here. You know, I'm not sure if this is just kind of a vest with the V that Rodgers has over the 8. I didn't like it.
No.
Not at all. You know, I need you to wear some yellow and black and show them how it's done.
I mean, I am wearing yellow. I guess I am wearing yellow and black today, and I am showing them how it's done. Apparently, they were like a nod to they used to be called the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they were a nod to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Warren, I'm just confused. What?
Well, there's a baseball team that's called the Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I know, buddy.
They were flat hats, or at least in the 70s they did.
That's right. They had the
We have a producer,
caps.
Dennis Barham. We have a producer named Dennis Barham, who's our NFL producer. He is by far the biggest Steelers fan in all of Canada. Even he gave him a thumbs down.
There you go. And if Barham said they were bad, you know they were truly bad. Steelers host the Colts next week. Farhan Lalji, thanks for this.